it is Michelle, and it is freezing cold. It's supposed to get to sub-zero temperatures today. We made it through the snowstorm. We got close to 3 feet right now. Pretty chilly, pretty windy. Hoping we do not lose power. So if it does happen, guys, I do apologize. But we're just going to get started. So I got me some iced tea to enjoy while we speak. It's the pure leaf black tea that I always drink. So we're going to drink some black tea. We're going to do some empty items. We're going to talk, have fun. So the snowstorm that we got brought us about 3 feet of snow. It was pretty insane. The wind right now is pretty bad, and they're calling for sub-zero temperatures tonight. About -5 degrees we're looking at for tonight, and some crazy winds, and they're expecting us to lose power or areas around us to lose power. So if that happens, guys, mid-video, I apologize. I got all candles out. I got my phone charging whilst we are filming. So we are hoping for the best. So I'm going to start doing our empty items, and we'll just take it from there, okay? There's lots of candles here, guys, because I have a thing for candles, and this has been a candle month for me. I'm not going to lie to you. Okay, so the first candle that I've used up is this Yankee Candle one. This is in a chocolate layer cake. This stuff smells so good. It smells like a really fudgy, really thick, heavy chocolate cake. Kind of like a devil's food cake or a really cakey brownie. That's what this one smells like. And this lasted me a very, very long time. And what I do with the Yankee Candle candles, I like putting them on like candle warmers after I'm done burning them so I can get a little bit more usage out of them. The only thing I don't like about Yankee Candle is like with the Bath & Body Works candles, they tell you what the scents are made out of. You don't get that luxury with these ones. And I was explained by a girl that works for Yankee Candle is the reason why is because the candles have like 9 different layers to them. I don't know. I've seen lists like a mile long with the Bath & Body Works candles, so I didn't really like that excuse, but that's what they told me. So the next candle that I burnt, this is a Twisted Peppermint candle from Bath & Body Works, one of my absolute favorites. It's called Let It Snow, but it's Twisted Peppermint, and it says that it's made of cool peppermint, sugared snow, vanilla buttercream, fresh balsam, and a hint of musk. It's one of my absolute favorite scents. Oh, it's not Christmas till I burn this and the balsam pine. They're my 2 favorite scents, and I absolutely love it. Killed this one, as you can see, and I always put them on candle warmers afterward just so I can get some extra fragrance out of it. Hi, Jamie. How are you? My day's been pretty good. We got some crazy amount of snow here. We got close to 3 feet, and we're calling for sub-zero temperatures tonight, and the wind right now is super, super bad. But staying warm. Had a nice pampered bath, and my hair is just kind of like naturally drying. It takes all day for my hair to dry because of how thick it is, so it's still like a little damp, but we digress. So the next candle, my mom gave me this as a just because, and this candle was great. This is from Hallmark. I have no idea where she got this candle from. It's called Cinnamon Spice, and it's cinnamon, clove, and star anise. This smelled so good. Just a beautiful, pure cinnamon scent. Perfect for the holidays, which I burnt it through the holidays. And it lasted forever, and it burnt really clean. Oh, thank you, Jamie. I'm so glad that you were able to tune in. As you can see, it burnt very, very clean. Whereas sometimes, this is a Bath & Body Works candle, sometimes they don't burn as clean. It varies with them. Sometimes they have a good batch, sometimes they don't. But this smelled absolutely amazing. I loved the cinnamon. Does it tell you? No, it just says the cinnamon, clove, and star anise on there. But really great candle and lasted forever. Sometimes they tell you how many hours these last. This one does not tell you how long it's supposed to last, give or take. But it's okay. It was still a great candle. So the last candle, these ones I like to burn in my bathroom. Now, oh, actually, yeah, I will do some more jelly shoe videos, but I've been looking for a pair of heeled jellies forever. I had a pair when I was younger, and I've been looking to replace them for quite some time. But juju.com, you said, has some, so I will definitely be checking that out. Thank you for the recommendation. I've been looking literally for years, so you just saved me. Oh my goodness. I did a really intense leg workout Friday night, and it's so weird when I do a workout. I don't feel it the next day. I feel it 2 days later. I don't know why. I've been told that it's normal. But my inner thighs are killing me right now. So worth it, though. So worth it, because, summer's right around the corner. But anyway, I normally buy these little candles at the Dollar Tree. They're really worth the dollar, guys. They really are. I like putting them in the bathroom. This one says Bon Voyage, and it's got a little tugboat on. There was a series of these that came out during the summertime, and they were super cute. I forget what the fragrance of this was. I think it was sea salt or ocean air or something like that. But I have one that said Mermaid Kisses on it that I used up, and what I do is I take my little face wipes, the little circle thing that I used to take my makeup off with, and I've cleaned that thing out, and I use it to hold those, they're the perfect size for that. So I'm debating if I want to clean this one out or not, because I bought it because I wanted to complete the collection that I had, but I've never really liked the scene on this one. It's just really, it's not as crisp as some of the others that came out. It smelled great, and I was really impressed with the fragrance of these, which is why I bought this one. So I'm not sure if I'm going to clean this out or not and keep it. I normally do with, like I said, the Mermaid Kiss one I love, and then there's one with an anchor on it that I love. This one I'm on the fence with. I'm not even sure what I would put in it, so it's probably just going to get recycled, but I'm on the fence with it, unfortunately. Alright, so let's do the rest. There's a lot of stuff here today. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the next thing that I used up, I got this on clearance, I think during the summertime. I've had it for, I think, a year now. But this is a thing of bath petals. Look at how cute. It's a little kitty cat. And this was in winterberry scent. This stuff smelled amazing. A beautiful berry scent. I've been meaning to use this up, but it's like I've always used other products first, so I finally got around to using this. I paid $1 for it or something ridiculously like that. It was totally worth it. The little packaging is so cute. Little kitten. And what these bath petals are, they're like little, it looks like confetti, and just sprinkle it in your bath, and it's soap, and it smells really nice. So that's what that was. And I got quite a bit out of it. I mean, that whole thing was full. Got quite a few uses out of it. The next thing I used up is this soap. I got this from Walmart years ago. I can't even tell you how long ago it was, but I saved it because I thought it was cute. But I finally used it up. I can't even tell you what scent it is. I know it's a glycerin soap, but it doesn't tell you what fragrance it is. It doesn't say. But I kept it because it says, back when like Angel and Princess and all those were like a thing, I think that's kind of when I got this. But it said Princess on it. It came in a 3-pack, and I used the other two. One was like a flower, and I forgot, I think the other was a heart. But I finally used this stuff because I thought it was adorable, and I didn't want to use it. It had glitter in it, but I finally used it up. It smelled nice, and it didn't have a bad lather, but I noticed with glycerin soaps, at least like the clear glycerin, you go through them a lot quicker. Like, I feel like they melt more. I don't know. But that's my theory on that. The next thing I used up is just a little, like, sample soap from one of the hotels I stay at in the Cape. It's just a facial bar. Use it up. I love these in between, like, when I use my regular soaps. The ones I don't use at the hotel, I always bring home with me. Which I like. Because it makes your other products last a little bit longer. At least I think so. The next thing that I used up was, this was a turtle jelly balm from Lush. It looked like a little turtle. Now, okay, this is my second jelly balm that I've tried from Lush. Now, it smelled amazing. It was a cute little turtle. I do not like the jelly bombs. I will not be buying another jelly bomb. I thought the last one that I had, maybe I had it for too long, so it didn't work so good. Hello, John. How are you? But their jelly bombs really suck. All it does is make this disgusting film in your bathtub. It takes me forever. Like, the first one was a gray color. It took me forever to clean my tub after that. It leaves a film on you. It's really gross. And that's pretty much what this turtle jelly bomb did as well. It left a weird film. I had, like, a green, like, film on me. I had to, like, shower after my bath to get this nasty film off. It smelled great, but it was just weird for me. So, I don't know. It was very similar to the other bath jelly thing I use. I won't be buying any more jelly bombs from them. So, that'll be it on the jelly bombs. Well, my outfit today is nothing exciting, guys, because like I said, we are snowed in. It's just this sweatshirt, fleece sweatshirt. This is one of my first fleeces. I've had this since high school, guys. I've literally had this since I was 15 years old. I just can't part with it because I like the white against the green. They had this originally in green against white as well, but I liked the reverse, and I've literally had it ever since then. And then I'm just wearing a pair of yoga pants, nothing crazy today, and a pair of little slipper socks. Keeping it simple. It's freezing. I got my wood stove going, and even that's not really taking the cold chill off. I mean, this room's always cold because it's not like close to the stove, but we're supposed to go down to -5 at the least, so I look forward to it. Okay, next item we've used up is this little sample pack from Too Faced. It's glitter glue. This stuff actually was really cool. I've been hesitant to use this for quite some time. I used it for New Year's to put on a little bit extra bling, and it worked really good. So I do plan at some point actually purchasing this product. It was really nice. I was actually really impressed with it. Because like when I first saw it, I was like, everybody, like, I've used products like that before, and they've never really been what I wanted them to be. And so finally use that up. Okay, so this is the last, like, I get made fun of with these little, like, sandwich baggies, but when Joey likes to buy me, like, a huge Lush package gift, they don't come in, like, little paper baggies. So I just put them in, like, little cheap sandwich baggies and mark them. So this was Karma Bubble Bar, which is amazing. I'm doing good. How are you? I'm not a fan of patchouli scents, but Karma from Lush is amazing. It's got orange peel in it, and it's just, oh, it's like the perfect blend. Because with me, I feel like patchouli can be really overpowering and stinky if it's not done properly. I've smelled patchouli where it's actually beautiful too, but normally when I smell people wearing patchouli, it doesn't have a good scent. Oh, thank you. I'm very excited to check out that website now, juju.com, because I've been looking for a pair of healed jellies forever. I'm so excited. I will after we're done filming today, I'll be actually checking that out tonight because I've been looking for a pair for years. I'm not lying. But yeah, so if you're not a huge fan of patchouli, try out the Karma from Lush. Again, I'm not a huge fan of it because every time I smell it, it's just very, very overpowering. And this was great. I always come back to Karma because that orange citrus note to the patchouli, it really, really makes a difference. Okay, next thing was I got this from my Walmart box. They do it, actually it should be coming out soon. It's a Walmart beauty box that's, you get it 4 times a year for each season. So they sent out in this last box, the Great Lash by Maybelline in Very Black. This is a really good mascara. I mean, if you're just starting out with makeup, it's a great thing to start out with. If you don't know which mascara you want, I mean, if I can't pick, because they discontinued the one that I love, so when I don't know which one I want to try, I'll always go for this one, just because I know it's a good go-to. Oh, that's awesome, Jamie. Well, you guys know that I do recycle candle jars, and I normally use them. I make cupcake jars that look like little banks, and I do, like, for brush holders and stuff like that. I do reuse a lot of my jars. But that little one that I showed you earlier, I just don't know what to do with this one because I'm not a big fan of how it looks, like the little picture. I may recycle. I don't know. I may put paper clips in it or something like that. I haven't fully decided. Like, I'm on the fence. I probably end up keeping it. But, yeah, so this is the one I always go back to and I don't know what to try because I'm still on the fence. If girls, let me know your Holy Grail mascaras. Your girl is in need because they discontinued mine again. And I'm, like, so upset. But yeah, you can't go wrong with this. This is a pretty basic. This is, I think, the one I actually started out using, but I used it in brown when I first started my mascara. It's like my favorite thing in the world now is mascara. But yeah, this is like, you can't go wrong. I think every girl, this is probably the one that most girls start out with. Well, that's a cute idea, Jamie. I've done something similar to that, actually. So the next thing is from Lush. This is it's the pink bath bomb, which is really sweet. Hello, how are you? It's got a really nice light sweet scent. Kind of bubblegummy. Can't go wrong with this bath bomb. I've used it before. It's girly and cute and just all over good. A lot of like soaps here. Okay, so the next one is this Twisted Peppermint soap. You guys know I love Twisted Peppermint. It's like my all-time favorite fragrance. I can't get enough of it. I prefer the creamy ones to the foam. I feel like the foam kind of dries my hands out, and I already have dry skin with eczema and stuff to begin with. Oh, I love this scent. It's just creamy and delicious and clean. I really wish that they would leave peppermint out year-round. I know that like candy cane is like a Christmas thing, but peppermint, you know what candy canes are supposed to taste like, is a very clean scent, and I love it. And I wish that they would just do like a peppermint or like any kind of mint that's year-round. I love it so much. And this year I didn't get a chance to stock up on it. I'm really sad. But I do have a bunch of Marilyn Monroe themed ones. I do plan on doing an outfit once I get my heeled jelly shoes. I only just, thanks to one of you guys today through this live chat, let me know where I can actually buy a pair. And I'm so excited. I've been looking forever. I had a pair when I was younger. And I was like a preteen when I bought them, and my foot continued to grow, so they didn't fit me anymore, which I was so devastated about, and I've been looking ever since for another pair. So once I get them, there'll definitely be outfits with them. Oh, thank you. So the next thing I used up this is by Soft Soap. This is Peppermint Candy Cane. For the price of these things, it's totally worth it. They're limited edition ones I'll always try out. I think they're like 98 cents or something like that at Walmart. So I tried they had a cranberry one, and they had this as well. So I like to kind of like make my Bath & Body Works ones less since they're more expensive. I'll buy these in between. Okay, thank you so much, James. I'm really excited for that. Like, seriously, as soon as I get done filming with you guys, I'm going to definitely check out those shoes. But I did recently at Boscow's, I'm sure you guys saw that huge, massive haul I did with all those Marilyn Monroe soaps. They were like 50 cents a piece. So I loaded up on those. So I haven't been buying any more soft soaps, but I will buy these in between just because it's a little cheaper. And it's not a bad product. I can't complain. They're decent. Next thing I used up is for my Wallflower from Bath & Body Works. It's the Fresh Balsam. Can't go wrong with it. Holiday for favorite. You can't beat the fragrance. It just makes everything smell cozy and wonderful, and like the holidays. I'm very upset that the holiday season is over because I loved it so much. It was such a great season. We finally, I have a fake tree. I've been meaning to take it down forever. I finally got it down yesterday and put it away. The ornaments have been up for like a week, but it's just been taking me forever to get it down. Finally, it's down, and I cleaned up because it's a glittery tree. It's got a lot of glitter on it, which I love. Like made a mess everywhere, so cleaned up my living room, and it's pretty much everything's packed away except for my one huge nativity where the figurines are like this big, so I'll be doing that later today. Okay, so the next thing that I used up, this also came in my Walmart beauty box that comes 4 times a year. This is Earth Blends, and this is moisturizing body wash by Soft Soap. In the mouth, Michelle. Okay, making a mess. No, I'm just wearing yoga pants today. So this is in the scent Coconut and Fig. And it actually was really nice. It's a beautiful scent to it. I normally don't use body washes. I prefer soap bars, but this wasn't bad at all. It lathered beautifully. It smells amazing. And it did leave your skin soft and supple. I can't stop smelling it, to be truthful. It smells really good. I may end up purchasing this, actually, even though I don't use body washes very often. But this was really good, guys. I recommend it. So, if you're at Walmart or wherever they sell soft soap body washes, smell this one. The Coconut and Fig smells really good. I know not everybody likes coconut, but if you are a coconut fan, I think you'll really like this. I didn't think the fig would work, but it really does. I haven't had a fig in forever. That sounds really delicious. Or a plum. I haven't had a plum in forever either. Next is, I just finished this up. This is the Maybelline Pumped Up Colossal. This actually wasn't bad. Like I said, I'm on the hunt for the perfect mascara right now. I just bought a Wet n Wild one, which I have a feeling I'm going to end up regretting. Because the last Wet n Wild one I tried wasn't good, but it was on super sale, like less than $1. So I was like, oh, we'll just try because this one was on its way out. It's a really, really big wand. But it made my lashes look beautiful, and I really, really loved it. And Maybelline products, you can't go wrong with Maybelline's mascaras. I really do like their mascara. And they're really decent price points. So this wasn't bad. Like I said, I'm on the hunt for a new one now since they got rid of my Colossal Spider Effect, because that was the closest to the mango one that I loved. So eventually we'll find the Holy Grail. Okay, 2 more items, guys. So the last 2 items. The first one is this Bath & Body Works Twisted Peppermint Shower Gel. I use this as a bubble bath, but I was using it because I had this one soap. It just wasn't lathering the way I wanted to. So I would mix it with this and would lather better, obviously, because this is a shower gel. So it made me smell good, loved it, and I would use it as a bubble bath as well. Nothing smells better than peppermint bubbles. And I have those little oil beads still, and I have some raspberry ones I was mixing with this. It was so good. It's like berries and cream. It was so yummy. So use that up. And the last thing I used is this EOS, or EOS, however you pronounce it. I think you're supposed to pronounce it EOS. This lemon one. I actually bought this in Cape Cod. I had left my lip balm at home, and I was like losing my mind. So I bought this at a store called the Christmas Tree Shop. Christmas tree shops, and I used her up. I love the lemon one's one of my favorites. I also like the strawberry, and the mint is my favorite. Hello, Tim. How are you? I love the lemon one. So refreshing. But so those are all the empty items that I've used up this time around. Whoop. And I'm also doing that project panning thing that I was telling you guys about. I've done pretty good with that thus far. My legs are killing me from that workout, but it's gonna be worth it. Yeah, so I'm like halfway through with the items that I've been using up for the project pan. I've been doing really good. My favorite long skirt of all time. That's tough. That's really, really tough. I guess my favorite, it's technically a skirt, but it's got shorts underneath it. It's a long skirt, but it has very, very high slits, and I would say it's kind of sexy. I'm pretty sure I did an outfit over the summer with it, because it shows a lot of leg. I really like that one a lot. My favorite skirt of all time would probably be the maroon skirt that had like that little cage detail on the side of it that I did for to vote for my Christmas outfit. That's probably one of my favorites. It's hard for me to pick a favorite of anything because it's always like an array of things, like your favorite shoe. I don't have one. Are we talking like a boot? Are we talking like a sandal? Like, it's never a favorite. Same with like my clothes. What's your favorite dress? Well, I have variations of dresses, so it always depends. Like, do you mean a little black dress? Do you mean something more formal, more party? Like, it depends on the occasion, of course. And now that my cousin's getting married in 2020, I'm excited. So it's like, what should I wear? I may get, because my friend got married now going on 2 years, I may get the dress that I wore in her bridal party. I may get it altered so I can wear it to the wedding, because I think it would be absolutely adorable. But I've lost a little bit of weight since the wedding, and it doesn't fit me that well anymore. Oh, thank you, James. I'll definitely have to try that. My favorite short skirt of all time. That's tough. I tend to lean towards my pencil skirts a lot. Yeah, that's a tougher one. Probably a little like reddish one that I was mentioning earlier. What else? I have to play in my head like all my skirts. There's a few that I haven't really pulled out in a while because I just wasn't feeling the confidence until recently. But that's changed, so. I'm pretty sure I posted already my New Year's Eve outfit. If not, I will be posting it soon. Because it's a dress that I haven't worn in years. I literally just had taken the tags off that day. Like, I bought it, tried it on, loved it. I gained a little bit of weight. Didn't feel the confidence to wear it. And now I finally can wear it confidently again. And I just absolutely love that. It's, like, so exciting. And I've been going through, like, because I've been snowed in today, I've been going through a lot of things. Like, my kitchen, I pretty much cleaned out and organized everything. I'm so excited for that. I was like, yes. Because there's, like, everybody's got that junk drawer. And I feel like that darn thing, no matter how many times I clean it out, it always just ends up being an array of a mess. I've completely cleaned it out. I mean, like, it's like that miscellaneous store where you don't really know what to do with these things. Finally, took care of that. I gotta switch it out of my purse, so I'll probably be filming that video later. Or tomorrow. Either or. Because I gotta switch out of my purse. And then, I'm gonna switch out of my wallet as well. Oh, thank you, Jamie. I love you. Sure, James, what are your questions? Okay, what were we talking about? But yeah, so. Okay. What am I doing in the next pantyhose video? I really want to showcase some of my tights. I got some really cool patterned ones. I would love to do that. And as far as the frilly sock thing, I have a cute sock collection, but they're not frilly. They just got really cute little patterns on. I have thought about it, but I wasn't sure what if you guys even like cute little frilly socks and stuff like that. Because I've seen some girls pull off like some shoes and heels with the frilly little sock, kind of like an 80s look, and I thought that would be so cute. I also would love to get some leg warmers too. Sorry, guys. But I think that would be really fun and bringing that. I love 80s fashion, even though it's not a thing anymore. What colored skirt would I pair with heeled jellies? Actually, if I can get the pair that I want, I love the clear glitter. I would pair that with anything. Because the clear shoes literally go with everything. I would pair it with black, I would pair it with red, anything with a pattern. I love leg warmers. I have a pair that I bought from Hot Topic like years ago when I was in college. Because my mother, deep down, I was always kind of borderline goth. And the emo scene and the scene kids came out after I had graduated high school. But I've always been like attracted to that kind of style. I'm too old for that. But so I bought these leg warmers that are black with like little broken hearts on them. And I was like, I mean, you guys know I love gothic fashion. I got quite a few gothic pieces. My mother hated that I was obsessed with it. So when I lived with my mom, it was very difficult to express myself with that kind of fashion. Like, she was very open to me expressing myself through fashion. Just didn't like the gothic stuff. I don't know. I guess she thought that gothic fashion meant like devil worship to an extent. Because there's a lot of pentagrams and stuff like that, even though I explained to her that's not true, but, you know, she came around eventually. Because now, like, she'll come with me to, like, places like Hot Topic or go on websites where they do sell gothic fashion, and she'll be like, oh, I like that. I'm like, Ma, I just bought that. Like, there's been times where she actually buys similar things. It's kind of funny. I thought of any new video ideas. Like I said, I do want to do... Somebody asked me to do an ASMR. I do have a microphone for the camera. I've never tried it, though. I wouldn't know what to do ASMR with, but I'm open to the idea. Like I said, I've been wanting to do a mukbang with you guys for quite some time. I'm not even sure like what kind of food or anything like that. Like, it would probably be like a salad or something like that. I know most people do junk food when they do them. It's very, very rare where I'll go and like eat McDonald's or something like that. I mean, I could do a special occasion and they'd get a Happy Meal or something silly like that. That's something that I've been thinking of. I want to do more blind like packs, like get the little toys and open them up. I haven't done that in a while. What else? There's been like a few. Like my book that I've been writing ideas down in is in the other room, of course, because I've been writing down different ideas. What I would like to do. What else? I'm trying to remember what's in that book. Is I want to do like more international food videos, like just things that are what's the word I'm looking for, like. But it's just things that you wouldn't normally see every day and just do a review on it. I kind of like doing that thing. I'm getting a new toy set in the mail soon. I'm hoping it'll be here within the next week, and I'm really excited to show you that video. I just can't believe it. It's taken me years to find it, and I'm so excited about it. I know you guys have asked for like a house tour or room tours. Once I get this room back to where it needs to be, I definitely do plan on it. I'm not even sure. Like, the majority of my channel is like, it's kind of a one-woman show. I don't really have a lot of people to help. Although, my one friend, I've convinced her, I just don't know when we're going to do it. We're going to do a video talking about fashion and how we feel about certain, like you know how there's like the best list and the worst lists? We kind of want to do something like that. Hello? Oh, awesome, from Australia. I've been dying to visit that place one day. Oh, I do plan on it, definitely. But my one friend and I, we want to do a video about like fashion do's and don'ts, things that we don't like, things that we just think are passé. So I'm really excited that she wants to do that with me. It's going to be a lot of fun, and I can't wait because I've been dying to have one of my friends come on the channel for quite some time. But I do know that not everybody's comfortable talking to a camera. I totally get that, and that's fine. It's not something that people do on the daily basis, so I totally get that. But I'm so excited. I just got to figure out when, because she's got a very busy schedule, so we just got to figure out when we can sit down and do it. But it's going to be a lot of fun talking about what fashion items we love, what we hate, which celebrities we think could have done a better job. So I'm really looking forward to doing that. I wish we could get my other friend on here at some point. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Oh my gosh, it is so cold in here, guys. I'm trying, like, not to make it obvious, but it is so freezing in here. But it's very, very dark outside right now, so if I tried filming, even with the lights, it would have a very weird glow, although in here it's not much better. I gotta work on my lighting in here, because I feel like when I do the live videos, the lighting isn't as good, even though it's the same when I film with the camera. It could just be because my iPhone is old, and it doesn't have as good a camera as, like, obviously my expensive Canon, but, you know, it is what it is. Actually, I had to change my phone case, too, today. Maybe I'll, like, post some of my phone cases on Instagram later and have you guys pick it out. I did that once before, and it was fun. Oh, thank you. I'm still on the diet. I mean, like, with Christmas, I definitely indulge a little bit more in some, like, my comfort foods. But I've been back at it for a couple of weeks now, getting more into salad. So, like, when we had that romaine recall where I live, it was almost impossible to find any vegetables during that time. And I'm like, what the heck am I supposed to eat? It was not fun. I mean, we made it work. I pretty much just ate English cucumber sliced up for lunch, which isn't, like, the best thing to eat. But and by not being the best, what I mean is that it was just, what's the word I'm looking for here? It was boring, you know? You get sick of it. But yeah, I'm still going at it. I try to eat salad at least twice a day. I'm actually, well, we made the roast chicken last night for dinner, and today I'm going to make some fajitas. So it's something to change it up a little bit. My mini skirts are all packed away right now. But I'll have to pull them, because I did promise you guys some videos with mini skirts, but they're all packed away technically with my summer stuff. I don't have anything close by. No, everything in here is pretty much jackets and stuff like that. I definitely need to go through this closet. I really need to go through my purse collection up in here. I went through it not too long ago, but I think I need to do it again. Just because, like, some of them I'm hanging on to for sentimental reasons, which there's nothing wrong with, and some of them I just have for the sake of having, and it's like, why? I don't get it. Like, I have so many. Like, I mean, I got my favorites, like this one. This one. My Marilyn Monroe. And there. But the Playboy one, I love Playboy stuff, but they don't make it anymore. Yes, I don't wear the jelly shoes that I have very often because it does cause my foot pain on the top. Because when, here, let me go grab one of the shoes. Oh God, my legs hurt so bad. I'll grab one of each of them. There's two problems with jellies, even though I love jelly shoes. The first problem is because of this rubber, your foot can't breathe and your feet sweat, even though there's like little holes for ventilation. You're going to get this weird foot smell from the sweat and this plastic smell because they have this plastic. I can't really describe how they smell unless you've actually, like, you know, had a pair. But the problem with jelly shoes is when you bend, like, if you're walking, you can see how that's bending sideways here. All the pressure is actually coming up on here where the bow is, and it'll hurt your toes. So I don't wear these. I love these shoes. I do wear them on occasion, like when I go out grocery shopping and stuff. But they hurt. They'll end up hurting my foot by the end of the day. Same with, this is a more classic pair jelly, which is why I love it. So if I can find the high heel in this style, the clear glitter, they're like my absolute favorite. But the same thing happens with these when you walk. You get, actually, that's perfect. You can see right there as the toes are, they're being smashed right here by this area because it starts to dig into your toe while you, and when you continue to do that while wearing them, it does cause pain. If it wasn't for that, they're actually really comfortable. So it takes a couple of hours for it to bother me. Hello, how are you? But yes, jelly shoes are painful. I mean, I wear some pretty painful heels, but this is like a different type of pain, like I said, because once you're walking, you can see right there that it bends and it hurts your foot. No, put those back in a minute. But I love them. I love the look. It reminds me of the 90s, and I think they're super cute, and I really have been dying. Actually, my high-heeled pair that I used to have, they didn't hurt as bad. I don't know why, if it was because it was naturally, because it's always, your foot's already like this, so I don't know. They didn't hurt as bad, at least not from what I remember. But I also didn't care if my feet blistered back then either. I was pretty bad. It is what it is. I definitely need to go through my handbags again. I have some of my Juicy Couture handbags on eBay right now, but I definitely need to go through these bad boys again. I got so many makeup bags I need to really think about getting rid of, but I love this one. I'm not really sure. My mom gave me this years ago for my birthday, and I love it. And I use it when I do go on vacation, although I didn't bring me to Bermuda. But it houses, like, all my other purses. I love this one. I can't part with it. Look how old this is, guys. This clutch is a baby fat. I love this clutch. It doesn't hold a heck of a lot. But it's like the perfect clutch. Like, I'll normally hold it like this so that you can't see that it's a baby fat, because I still think that this alligator kind of style is still, like, kind of cool. Like, this is back early 2000s, like, when this was a thing. What color nail polish with the clear glitter? I love red nails, so I would probably go with the red. You guys remember when like the purses were like, this was like a thing, like we wanted them like tight underneath. We wanted our arms to look as huge as possible and have this tiny little itty bitty bag. That's from that time frame. It's from the early 2000s. This is the bag I brought for my Christmas party. I love this one. This was a gift from Joey. This is my leather. This is a very soft leather too. Michael Kors. This bag is really, really cool. Got a place for your cards and everything. I love this bag. You really don't see bags like this from him. At least I haven't. Like, I have yet to see something like this since I got it. Oh, thank you. I love red. Although I had a friend tell me not too long ago that I should stick with the nude lipsticks and not the red lipstick. She doesn't think the red looks good on me. See, I love this guy. We're just going to go through my purses and I'll choose which ones I want to get rid of. Love this little guy. The only bad thing about this is that these little, like, nubs, like his little pinchers, sometimes get in the way. But he's so cute. This I normally bring with me. I keep my toiletries in this one. This is a Gucci. It's a plastic bag. But that's what I really like about this, because if, like, one of my creams or anything spills, it's easy to wipe out. So that's why I like this bag. And it's really big. So it held up pretty good too. And then every time I like think to get rid of this, I can't. It's so cute, and with the right outfit, this little bag is adorable. It's got a little chain. And these are hard to find. I don't even think you can find these anymore. I'm sure you can. I'm sure they're expensive. Oh, thank you so much. That means a lot, Jamie. It really does. I love this little bag. This is great. I love this bag when I have like a little black dress on, something very plain. And this is like just the perfect little accessory. I love it for that. This was my first wristlet. And I believe this was actually my first Coach. I love the C pattern. I know they're kind of getting away from that now, but I absolutely love that. And I don't part with it because, like, I feel like every girl needs a plain black wristlet. And this is why I keep this one, because I love that. Then my mom got me this. This, I've never used it. As you can see, it still has the tag on it. It matches this huge overnight bag that she got me, which I have used. I think I did I bring this one? No, I didn't bring this one to Bermuda. I brought it to New York City. I brought it to, where else? I missed that one. Yes, we did get a ton of snow. We got close to 3 feet where I am. And the weather, we have really, really bad wind. And it's supposed to be like -5 or more tonight, which really stinks. So I'm trying to stay warm. But yeah, so that matches this big overnight bag, which I really, really love. And it fits a lot, guys. We're going to move this bad boy over here so I can look at the rest of the purses. That's not a bad idea, actually. I've been contemplating doing that with you guys. I didn't know if anybody wanted to hear me talk about, like, what I eat or my exercise routine and stuff like that as far as staying healthy. And I am trying to lose a little bit more weight. I would be happy with that. But at this point, it's more about toning for me. But yeah, I would totally love to do that and, like, show you my salads and stuff like that, and some of the dressings that I make. I have a few dressing recipes. Ooh, oh my goodness. I have a very bad habit of sitting on my leg, but then when I try to sit down, because I did a very intense thigh workout, it hurts. So, see, this is another bag that I love. It's very similar to the red one I just showed you. It just doesn't have all like the little frills on it. This black Aurora Borealis finish has always been my favorite. It reminds me of my grandmother before she passed. She was a seamstress, and she had a lot of this black AB finished beads. I love that. Never used this one, I don't think. But I hang on to it because it reminds me of her. Then I got this past summer. It's actually a eyeglass case. But what I want to use it for, because it does collapse like that. When I was in Bermuda, you have this little like key card for your, because we took a cruise, and the card is like how you get into your room, how you pay for your drinks. I mean, because everything was included, so but you just still have to give them your card. So this would be perfect to carry around, something very tiny. I had a little wristlet. It's not here. It's in my bedroom. Oh my god, my feet are falling asleep. Oh my goodness. I was sitting on it for too long. That's what happens. But I bought that for going on a cruise. I really want to go on another cruise this year. Hopefully it's in the cards. I'm really hoping for that. But that's what I bought this for. And then my mom gave me this. I have a wristlet that came. What would I recommend? Okay, so foods that are not salad that I would totally recommend. Spaghetti squash is really good. I really like that. I also would recommend, I do a lot of broccoli. I also got really into making cauliflower rice. I started, even though I'm not gluten intolerant, I started going down the road of some gluten foods, gluten-free foods. And one of the girls at work talked me into trying doing cauliflower rice, because I was like, I love stir fry, but I really do not want to do the rice carb. And I mean, you can buy the cauliflower already chopped up like rice, but I do it myself because it's cheaper just by the head, and just like it's a little bit more work, but I think it's worth it. Because I love stir fry with, like, you don't even have to do meat in it. I sometimes don't. And like broccoli and carrots in there, and some onions and peppers, and then sometimes I put some chicken in there. It's absolutely delicious. Okay, that would be awesome for sure. I love chia seeds. I'll put that almost on everything. I put it on salads. You can put it on some. I don't do yogurt, but I know a lot of people like putting it in yogurt. I've actually put them in water, and they get gelatinous, and I'll drink it that way. You see that a lot in kombucha teas. You can put it in a regular tea too if you want. I'll never just do it water and drink it that way because they're very good for you. What other things that I eat that I can recommend to you? I love the English cucumbers. We do a lot of that. I'll do like rice cakes with peanut butter on them as like a healthy snack. I normally don't snack a lot. I'm trying to think of what other things. I love salmon. I normally do salmon with like a vegetable like broccoli is one of my favorite vegetables. I tend to lean towards that a lot. I love sweet potatoes baked. That's really delicious. And you don't even have to put anything. I may put just a little bit of salt and a tiny bit of butter. And that's really delicious. I love making shrimp. Like, I'll do like a shrimp scampi, but no pasta with it. Like, I'll do garlic and oil on there. And I'll put that sometimes on a salad. If I don't do that, you could put it, like I said, on top of the cauliflower rice or regular rice. I try to substitute like my carbs with a vegetable, like not like with the like the spaghetti squash. I use broccoli a lot, green beans. Like I'll try to, if I want pasta, I'll try to substitute the pasta with that. A thing I love to do is when I make my tomato sauce, I'll put it on top of like the squash or the broccoli or something like that instead of making pasta. My friends think it's extremely weird, but I like it. I've always liked it. My mom has done that when I was younger, so maybe that's why I don't find it weird. I really enjoy it. But those are some recommendations, but I'll definitely sit down and go through my meals and write it down so I can talk to you more about it, but those are just ones off the top of my head. But yeah, I would totally love to do a video more on what I eat for, you know, my diet and health and stuff like that. Oh, you're very welcome. Anytime. As far as drinks go, I drink unsweetened iced tea and a lot of water. I did have orange juice today, which is a treat. I don't normally do that. But because we're snowed in, I made a special breakfast. Happy New Year! How are you? And what else? I do love my red wine. I have to have a glass of red wine waiting when I'm done with my tea. I like, because they say that a glass of red wine is good for your heart. So, I mean, they say like a day, I think, but I normally don't drink every day because that's, you know, a little excessive. Oh, thank you, and I wish you success this year too. Oh, that's not a problem. I know a lot of people who do not like salads. My best friends do not like salad. When I go out with them, because I do enjoy. Oh, that is awesome! I've always wanted to go to England as well. You guys got some great museums, and I heard that you guys also have the best fish and chips. So I definitely want to give that a try one day. My friends actually tease me if I go out to order a salad. They're like, "You're not ordering no salad." So, but yeah, I get where you're coming from, and sometimes I get bored with the salads too. So I like I said, I live for stir fries and stuff like that. But I will definitely write down my meals and stuff like that, and definitely do more videos on that with you guys. Maybe I'll do. I know I did a cooking video one time. I think a year or so ago. I think that was like one of my first live videos. If I like the first pair, yeah, absolutely, James. I do plan on that. But yeah, so maybe we'll do like a cooking video whilst making the food. That might be fun. But yeah, thank you for asking. I've played with the idea in my head. I just wasn't sure how everybody else would feel about it. But yeah, we'll start doing that. Maybe we'll make a series out of it. I also wanted to do a series. I've played it back and forth in my head as well. Oh, thank you so much. No, I mean, my personality is kind of all over the place a little bit too. Thank you. So my channel's always been a little bit of everything. It can sometimes seem like a little overwhelming. It's like, oh, I haven't done a video on this in a while, like, because I love collecting toys, and I know I haven't done toy videos in a while, although I'm getting back into that habit. So I try doing it like what I love, a little bit here and a little bit there. But those were definitely ideas that I wanted to do for quite some time, and just talking to you guys and knowing that you guys are open to that definitely makes me want to do it more. The other series that I came up with a few months ago that I never actually did. Oh, you're very welcome. I hope it does help. It's the series I wanted to call it was Natural Beauty, because I use a lot of items like coconut oil and Himalayan salts and stuff like that instead of like purchasing other products. So I wanted to show you guys how to use these items that you may already have or are relatively inexpensive. Oh, thank you so much. I really appreciate that. And those are my links are my favorite feature about myself, to be honest with you. But I wanted to do like a video like, you know, coconut oil and what it's good for, or I use pink Himalayan salts for many, many different reasons, and just explain why I use it and the health benefits to it. Same with certain vitamins that I take, because I take different vitamins for different things. I don't take a ton of vitamins, but there's one or two that I take specifically to help. So I was thinking about doing videos on those kinds of things, just to help, because me and my brother, we prefer to use natural health methods. If we have to use, I mean, obviously, if you're super sick and you need an antibiotic, you have to go to the doctor, obviously we will use that. But we are very much into holistic medicine, and we try using that first. So I've always thought about doing a series on those kinds of things, like these are things that I like to use and why I use them. Same with like health and for beauty purposes as well. I use natural beauty things as well. And it's something that I've been playing in my mind for quite some time. I've written down a bunch of things that I use that are natural, and have been wanting to do a series on that. So that's something I'm kind of working on. Oh, you're very welcome. And yes, I have thought about buying some of those. I've been on Amazon a lot lately. You guys have gotten me really into that. Reaction videos. That's an idea. I wouldn't I'd consider it. It would. I'm not really sure what I would react to. I do love watching people who do reaction videos. There's quite a few guys on here that are super, super funny, and I really do appreciate that. But yeah, that wouldn't be a bad idea. I wouldn't know what to review or to react to. But yeah, I would totally be open to something like that. It'd be a lot of fun. Sorry, guys. I'm still looking at my purse collection here. Oh, I forgot about you. I thought this was in the other room. I never get a chance to use this bad boy. The problem is, where I live, when I first started using this, I had a girl ask me what, I forget, at the time when I got it was in the early 2000s, well, at the end of the early 2000s, and it was a gift. And the girl asked me, I forget what the name of the website was, but there was a website where you could get knockoff Louis Vuittons for like $40. I don't remember the name. I think it started with an M. Again, I don't do that. But I was so upset. I was like, are you kidding me? Like, somebody spent, you know, this was a very generous gift. And then that's the area that I live in. A lot of people, if they either think that it's a knockoff, or they don't even know what it is. But I don't buy them because I want people to know what it is. I just do it because I love it. That wouldn't be a bad idea, because that's something else that I've been trying to incorporate too. Because after a while, especially, like, I hate calling it a diet anymore because I've been doing it for almost 2 years. It's almost becoming like a part of lifestyle. Like I said, I was bad over the holidays. My mom made my favorite Jaeger schnitzel and spätzle, and oh my god, it's so good. What else did she make that? Lox and bagels, I absolutely love. And I don't eat a lot of bagels because it's a lot of carbs. It's like half your carbs for the day, if not more. So, I mean, I did indulge a little bit in my guilty pleasures over the holidays. I was like, okay, gotta come back, gotta stop doing that. But also, in the same aspect, I mean, I can eat broccoli till the cows come home. But there's, like, other vegetables where it's like, well, I'm getting a little bored with this one. Let's try something else. So I'm trying to experiment more with different vegetables as well. So I would totally love to do that with you guys. Although, I'm not going to lie, I do not like okra. Ooh, I do not like that stuff. The only time I've ever had okra, I like it. Oh, yeah, absolutely. The only time I've had okra and I actually liked it was when I was on my cruise ship. They made a jambalaya, I think. It was like one of the soup specials you could order. So we wanted to try it just because I never really had, like, jambalaya before. And there was okra in it, and I'm like, I don't know about this because I know okra's slimy. It wasn't bad. Not that time anyway. But I definitely haven't. That's how I discovered, like, spaghetti squash and stuff like that. Like, I've been trying to buy vegetables that I don't normally buy. I haven't had parsnips in forever. That sounds delicious, actually. Honey roasted. Ooh. Yeah, I gotta buy some of those. What's the other thing? What was it? I'm trying to remember what the name of it was. A turnip? Something like that. I've been trying to incorporate vegetables that I haven't tried yet, or things I haven't eaten in a long time, like the parsnips are a great idea, just to, like, try to bring something new to the table. The first time I made the spaghetti squash, Joey absolutely loved it, because I wasn't sure how it felt. And same with the cauliflower rice. He actually prefers the cauliflower rice now to regular rice, although I love jasmine rice. It's my favorite. But, like I said, I try to cut the carbs out a little bit more. And, that's just how I've been doing it with my lifestyle. I mean, it's not a completely low-carb diet. I mean, I like my pasta, too. I'll eat that. But I try to, like, limit it. And I've learned the best thing is, like, don't deprive yourself. Like, if you say, oh, like, I love Doritos. You know, I love Doritos. Like, if you keep depriving yourself, you're just going to end up buying a family-sized bag of Doritos and eating the whole thing. So everything's in moderation. So if you have a craving for nacho cheese Doritos, get yourself a small bag and enjoy. Oh, absolutely. There are other areas, but I mean, I've been focusing more on the vegetable part of it, but I've also been doing a little bit more research and finding out healthier things. I've been curious about vegan cooking, because I have quite a few friends that are vegan, and just for, like, different choices. Just coming up with different ideas and stuff like that. So, that's where I'm at right now with that, but thank you for asking. That's really awesome. Thank you so much. Is here. This purse. Oh, I've had this forever. This is the one that I brought to my senior prom. It doesn't hold much, and I didn't have a cell phone back then. It would probably fit my cell phone. But back then, the cell phones were like massive, so it definitely wouldn't have fit in here. I actually found, that's a video I got to do with you guys. I have pretty much every cell phone that I know it's kind of weird. I know most people get rid of them. I pretty much have every cell phone I've ever had. There's like 4 of them. Because once I have my phone, I hang on to it until it pretty much dies. So there's 4 of them. So I may do a video on that and show you my different phones that I've had over the years. It's pretty interesting. I think you'll find it pretty interesting. But that was for my senior prom. I love it because it looks like a seashell. It's missing a few of the stones, unfortunately. That needs to be fixed. But again, another purse I can't part with. Although I would totally use this again if the situation called for. I might use it for my cousin's wedding in 2020. Who knows? This one I've had forever, and I don't really know what to do with it. I keep going back and forth because I know this is something that they don't make anymore, like, or at least it's harder to find these kinds of things. It's just like a little, like, makeup bag. Little stars. I don't know. I know I'm not going to use it. That's the problem, and I'm hanging on to it. You know what? We're going to put this in the pile to, you know, clear out. So that's one we've cleared out. That's not a bad idea. This one I love. This is my Valentino died on me this year, unfortunately, because it was just that old. This is my little Prada bag. I think it might even be a child's bag. I don't know. I think like they make little bags like this for kids. I thought it was one of the little like arm bags. I could be wrong though. I don't know. Or I just have a really fat arm and that's why it doesn't fit in the hole. I don't know. That's my little Prada bag. It's so cute. I love this little bag. It's really, really adorable. Again, the right occasion. That's why I don't like getting rid of my little bags because, you know, the right occasion arises and it's perfect. But your girl needs to like get a smaller wallet so that I can actually use some of my smaller bags. Because I have a wallet that's about the length of this. It's like actually not much smaller than this. It's like probably do about there. Yeah, it's about the size of my wallet. Because I like my checkbook wallet. But I don't need to carry my checks with me everywhere either. So it's probably the wisest decision not to carry them with me. Just in case, you never know. People are crazy. Put all these back in. But yeah, I mean, like, I love all of these bags. Like, I cleared one out of that entire thing. Isn't that horrible? And this year, I normally wear one pieces. As long as I continue to work hard, I really would love to, I want to get a 2-piece this year, I think. I haven't had a 2-piece in quite a long time now, and I think I'm ready for it. Like, I think I got that confidence to do it. Yeah, I think it's about time. That would be really awesome. I would really love that. It's definitely a dream to go to England one day. It's definitely on my to-do list. And my other half would love to go as well. It's one of the places we've definitely talked about. This is one of my old... Hope you guys don't mind me going through my bags with you guys. This thing I've had forever. I got it when I was in college. I don't know if you can tell, but these do light up. I'm not spinning it fast enough. But it's great to have. Although I think I have... This is I brought this. This is a Versace bag. I left it in this when I went on. That's awesome, though. I'm glad that I got a few British subscribers. It's really awesome. I love meeting people from all over the world. Yeah, I brought this bag as a overnight. I actually kept it in this because they said you needed a bag because they took your luggage the night before you docked, and so you go through customs and all that stuff. So you had to have a bag for like your night stuff. So I brought this one. It was perfect. It was awesome. So we'll probably do that again. I want to go back so bad. It was so much fun. Actually, Bermuda is owned by England, if I'm not mistaken, because when we were there, there is a museum, and there was a big like plaque talking about how the Queen Mum went to visit there. That would be pretty cool. And when I went to Bermuda, not the Sunday that I left, but like the Sunday coming back, or was it a Saturday? I think they got married on Saturday. Meghan and oh my gosh, Harry got married. So like literally, when they had their ceremony, like everything stopped pretty much on the boat, and everybody was like watching it and stuff. It was pretty cool. Pretty cool. Although her dress was very plain, I expected it to be a little bit more, but that's kind of her style. She's very classic, but still very pretty. I loved Kate's dress. Kate's dress was beautiful. Okay, so this is a wine that my mom gave me that I just kind of hang on to while it's in here. This is just tissue paper. Oh, this is a friend of mine gave me this past year. Little Betsy, isn't it cute? I actually really need to stop it before this gets destroyed because like the bottom of the bag's starting to look a little wonky. It's so darn cute though. My mom's been trying to steal this bag from me since my friend gave it to me. It's adorable. And to be truthful with you, I was trying to find this bag to buy for her for Christmas, and I couldn't find it anywhere. But how adorable is that? I think this looks so cute with a really pretty, like, 1950s pin-up-y outfit. I think it would look adorable. Love, love, love it. The girl knows me too well. Next, this is my first Michael Kors purse. I'm sure you've seen it before. No, she's still in good condition. What I like about this bag, it's a canvasy bag, but like you can make it look like that. This is still a popular style with them. You can pull the sides out so that's a tote. I like pushing it in like that though. I like this one more in the summertime for whatever reason. I don't know why. Oh, this bag's feeling warm. I need to stuff this bag because the bottom isn't sitting the way it needs to. I'll put paper in them. The next one is this. This is another really awesome. I like this size bag. It's like the perfect size for me, and I love this raspberry color. Very, very pretty. And I love the C's. And like I said, they're getting away from that. They're going into more leather. So yeah, I always stuff the bags so that they keep their shape a little bit better. I like this one. This one is definitely a summer bag. This came with a perfume that Joey got me. This is a Paris Hilton, like, rolling bag. I use this a lot in the Cape. And I have this Michael Kors bag that my mom got me, which I get lots of compliments on this one. It's like a denim. This goes with like pretty much everything. This came with me to Bermuda. That was the bag I brought. And I have this, I've never used it. This Juicy Couture bag. So cute. And this is an oldie. Oldie. We may have to let her go, though, because I don't think I'm going to use it. It's from like the early 2000s. Yeah, they were going to say goodbye to this one. So cute, though. It's so, like, reminds me of, like, Von Dutch hats and stuff. But we're going to put it in the pile because we have to. Can't keep everything. And this I've literally had since college. I love this. And I've actually brought it with us to the Cape this past summer. It's this old, look, yeah, we're talking old school, guys. Old school. This old Tommy Hilfiger backpack, which I love. I actually got this at a secondhand store, and it was like pretty much brand new, and I couldn't help myself. It was like a super good deal, and it's been awesome to me over the years. And when we go to the beach, I literally stuff everything in here. I put my shoes in there, towel, water bottles, sunscreen, whatever we need, and just walk. And it's awesome. I love that. It's treated me very, very well. And then the rest of my handbags are up there. My Louis. I have a bunch of Coach, my Dooney and Burke. I have a lot of bags up there, but we're not going to mess with that right now. Like I said, want to get a setup so that I can have all my purses like on display, because I don't like storing them like this at all. So this bad boy needs to be laid down differently. Sorry, guys. And then like my travel bags. I have so many travel bags, and I don't travel as often as I wish I could. Well, I cleared 2 out of there, so that's a good start, right? I think so. Oh, man, I'm so bad. Sorry, guys. But yeah. And you just saw my new Pac-Man bag that I'm super, super excited about. I'm just trying to clean up the mess that I've just created. For 2 little bags. Isn't that horrible? I got more travel bags than anything. And I don't travel that often, which is sad. Really, really sad. I need to win the lottery so I could do more travel. That would be the dream job, right? Just travel. Nah, I love my job. I can't complain. There we go. They're all put away now. So that wasn't so bad, but yeah. Although I could have sworn I had more little makeup-y bags. There's my Louis Vuitton bag. I really could have sworn that I had more makeup bags. And then this thing, I don't think so. I don't think I put them in here. I could have. Nope, not in there. Don't know where they are. But yeah, so I definitely got more toy videos coming, guys. I'm really excited for this next one. You have no idea. It's so awesome. And definitely more outfits coming. I just been on Amazon. I got it. There's a few outfits on there that I'm really looking into because I want to update my wardrobe. That's true. I definitely have spare traveling bags. I have a ton. And I do have locks for the bags as well. I do have my huge luggage in the back that my mom gave me. It's cheetah print. It's not necessarily what I would have picked, but it works. You know what I mean? And I didn't have to go out and pay for it. It's a matched luggage set. There's a big one and a slightly smaller one. Which I thought Joe would use the one when we went to Bermuda, but he's like, I am not being caught dead with that. I'm like, okay. Because I wanted a really nice black one that Juicy Couture had out, but then I realized a lot of people go with black luggage, so sticking with the cheetah print's probably smart. At least I can identify it pretty easily. At least that's how I see it as. But my previous boss, they go to England a lot. Her husband's from England. I forgot the name of the town he's from. But they love it there. I've been dying to go. I do plan on doing another troll collection video soon. I just lost a bid on eBay for this really awesome set. But I do plan on doing a troll collection very soon. Yeah, you guys haven't seen the collection. It's pretty massive. I do need to take them down, and they do need some TLC. But one of the items I'm waiting on is troll related, so there will be a troll video soon. I'm so upset. It was so much easier for me to find trolls before that new horrible movie came out, but now when you type in troll or troll dolls, it's these new pink weird ones. And like, I'm not knocking anybody who likes these new trolls, but that's not what I grew up with. I grew up with the Rust trolls and the Wishnicks and stuff. Is this one of my Wishnicks, or is this a dam? This is a dam. Look at how darn adorable. She's the most recent one until this new package comes in. Oh my god, I love the face. How can you not love this? Although a lot of the girls at work think they're creepy. I love them. But after that new movie came out, which at first, MAC came out with a troll collection before the movie. And the way their advertisement was, I had expected it to be like the trolls that I knew. And then when I saw the trailer for the new troll movie, I was so upset. Oh, that is awesome. Another troll collector. I don't think I have as much as you do. I do have quite a few, though. But the new set that I'm getting is so awesome. I'm very, very excited. I would love to get my hands on some of the animal ones. They are hard to get a hold of. They're normally very expensive. And I'd love to get a two-headed troll, because that's like the pied de resistance for troll collectors. They always want the authentic two-headed trolls. A lot of people will make them, like a DIY. But yeah. But I love the dams. I like the wishnicks. I like the ones with more expressive faces. Don't get me wrong, I love the Russ trolls. But they all have the same expression. Oh, that's really awesome. And you got such a big troll collection already. That's pretty cool. But yeah, I do have trolls coming in the mail. I will be doing a whole video on that. And then my old collection as well. Well, what I continually have. But yeah. Yeah, I like the older guys. I love their expression so much. The Dam and the Wishnicks are two of my favorites. They're so cute. I love her so much. My aunt, before she passed, had a huge, huge collection of trolls. Oh my gosh. And she had this one pair of trolls. I don't know. I'm sure they ended up donating a lot of these things. But she had a Grandma and Grandpa troll doll. I don't remember who made them, but they were literally like this tall. They were huge and so detailed and beautiful. They were really, really awesome dolls. Her whole living room was nothing but trolls everywhere. She had hundreds. Like, I would say she probably had over 1,000 trolls. She had a really, really cool troll collection. And I think that's kind of the reason why I started loving trolls, was because of her collection. And my parents threw out most of mine. I had only like a handful that are truly my collection. The rest I have acquired over the years, but I do love them. They make me happy. They're probably one of my favorite collectibles. But I definitely will be doing more toy videos in the future. But I'm I can't wait till you see this video. I really can't wait, guys, of the trolls that I've picked up. So if you are also a troll lover like me, you're going to be very, very excited, because I've been looking for this particular set for quite some time. I have not heard of the Troll Hole Museum in Ohio. If they have a huge troll collection, I definitely need to check that out then. Glow brand. I'll definitely check that out too. I'm getting so much information from you guys tonight. This is so awesome. I love this. That's why I love doing these live chats. I don't get this when I do the recordings. I mean, I like doing the recorded videos too, but this is just a whole other experience. Oh, wow. That's awesome. Over 6,000. I would definitely love that. Definitely need to check that out for sure. Finish my tea, so having a sip of red wine instead. Gotta even it out. No, I haven't seen the Melissa brand of jelly shoes, but I'll definitely check that out as well. Like I said, I do need to diversify my shoe collection, and I have been going through my clothes recently. I've gotten 3 bags of stuff to donate between me and Joe. So definitely clearing some stuff out, and I need to go through some more. I have a few jackets that I no longer use, and it's very, very cold season right now, so this is definitely a time where it'd be good to donate jackets. So I'm trying to go through my jackets right now to help others that may not have, because that's important. I know what it's like to struggle, and if I can help somebody else, I try to. Whether it's through donating some money here, or if I have something that I no longer use, or somebody gave me something that I'm not going to use, I try giving it to a home of somebody who can appreciate it. So that's what I try to do. And I have a jacket. I got my current jacket 2 years ago. It's really warm, and it was a really good price. But I had a jacket previous to that, and I just don't use it. Oh, okay, that's pretty cool. I do think we have some Portuguese subscribers on here. When I've looked at my forget what they call that, when it shows you like where people are watching. I think it's called analytics. And then we do have some from Portugal. I know we have some from Brazil. We have a wide range, which is really, really awesome. It kind of like blows my mind that people from all over the world are watching my videos. Like it feels so good because it's like, wow, that's really awesome. Like, I mean, I watch people from all over the world too, but it's always really cool. No, Jamie, that's exactly what I do. I don't look for any, reward or praise. I just want to help others. Like I said, I know what it's like to go without certain things. So if I can help somebody and ease that for them, I try to do so. Whether it's people I work with or I go to church, if it's somebody there, if I can help. Or even somebody I don't know, I try to do that. My one friend works part-time at a vet's office, so a few times a year I try donating old blankets or towels or whatever I can that they can use. I try to do that. Like I said, Desi's very spoiled. So between me and Joe, my parents, my brother, she's pretty much like a human child would be spoiled kind of thing by like grandma and grandpa and uncle and kind of thing. So she'll not use things and then I'll end up giving them to the shelter. I do too. I do the same thing. So now with the new year, I've been trying to like I said, clear things out and going through things what I love, things that just are falling apart, and unfortunately some things I've had to just throw out because they're beyond the point of repair or salvaging. I just went through my entire kitchen, and I've had a lot of things that were my grandparents' stuff that I've been able to save and keep over the years. But I had a few things that I unfortunately had to, they're in a bin to go to recycling actually because they've just rusted. It's an old turkey pan, and I forget what the other item was. Yes, Jamie, I feel the same way. That's why I love Christmas. It's not because of like getting gifts. I love buying presents for people and giving it to them. I do it throughout the year too. I'll randomly just buy a gift for somebody and give it to them just so that I can see their reaction. I love that. I do it to my friends all the time, and they're like, "You don't have to do this." I was like, "I know I don't have to do it. I do it because I want to." My one friend needed something, and she really wanted it, and I ended up getting it for her like a couple weeks later, and she was like, "You don't have to do that." I was like, "I know, but I like seeing people happy, and that's what makes me happy." And I just, if the world was more like that, more giving, more loving, we would be in a totally better place. So that's what I try to do is like, if you show somebody kindness like that, it's kind of like, I think it's February where it's like, I think they call it pay it forward month, at least around here, that's what they call it, where like, so you go to Dunkin' Donuts, you buy coffee, you pay for the person's coffee behind you, like if you're in the drive up or something like that, they do things like that. So I try to do that as well. But I try doing it year round, because it's not just February that you need to think about people and their needs. It's year round. People need things all the time, whether it's a pair of gloves or blankets or coats, it's always something. So it's nice to have this conversation with you guys. I love you guys. And you guys gave me some really awesome information and some great ideas for future videos. I'm really excited to be working on those. So, like I said, I have a little book that I keep with me, and I write down ideas as I get them. Because if I don't write them down, I'll sometimes forget. So I'll be doing that, and I'll definitely be checking out those shoes that you guys recommended as well. And that troll museum, because that is definitely something that's going on the bucket list for sure. There's a few areas or museums that I really want to check out, but I didn't know about this one. There's a guy on here that I really love watching. I haven't seen his videos recently, though, so I'm not sure if he took a sabbatical or it's just not in my feed. He's called the Carpet Bagger or Carpet Badger, something like that. But he goes and he travels to all these different museums and weird, like oddities and stuff, like weird attractions, like the world's largest ball of yarn and things like that. He went to like the Cabbage Patch Museum, which I think is in Georgia. He has a lot of like, he's been in Georgia, he's been in Kentucky, although he's been pretty much all over the place, because I know he did a video in New York City. What museum did he see in New York City? I remember he was in New York City because he was watching the ball drop and he saw the naked cowboy. And I remember like watching MTV when I was a teenager. I'm not sure how long the naked cowboy has been a thing. If you don't know who I'm talking about, he's a guy that wears like a little pair of tighty whities. He's literally outside in like rain, sleet, snow, playing a guitar, and he's got a cowboy hat. And like, he became like, he's like super famous. So anytime everybody goes to like New York City, like I'm always trying to find him. Aw, that's really sweet. I feel like something was crawling on me, but I know that can't be the case because it's too darn cold for bugs. Could be my hair. But I remember a video where he went and he saw the naked cowboy, which I don't know, because like every time I go, it's not that often. I can probably count on one hand the amount of times I've been in, oh my goodness, what is that strip called where the ball drops? I can't believe I forgot. I know what I'm talking about. Hold on. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. I remember this. It's Manhattan. I know that. Oh, it literally just escaped me. But anyway, where the ball drops, they have all kinds of like crazy stores and stuff like that. But that's kind of where you'll find the naked cowboy. I can't believe I can't remember the name of that flippin' street. I have a New York calendar with it in it. I'm sorry, guys. Wow. This girl needs some ginkgo biloba. Like, my memory's starting to go on me. But he was there. And I don't remember what he went to. I remember he went and saw the M&M store. He saw the naked cowboy. I don't remember what else is there. There's, like, a ton of museums in New York. So, I don't remember if he saw a museum, though. I'll have to pull up that episode again. I think he might have went. I know the New York Library has the original Winnie the Pooh characters. I think he went and saw those, if I do remember correctly, which I would love to see. Like, next time I go to New York, I gotta go to the New York Library. I've been to Grand Central Station, which was really cool. Nice seeing you too. How are you? Times Square. That's what it's called. Holy cow, I can't believe that slipped my mind. But yeah, he was on Times Square where he met the naked cowboy. But they have a ton of different museums. There's the Metropolitan Museum. There's the 9/11 Museum, the Museum of Natural History. There's like a ton of museums. I know I can't name them all. But I do remember him going to the New York Library. Yeah, I think he must have gone to a museum. I don't know. But he's definitely really cool to watch. If you haven't heard of him, definitely go check him out. He's got some really, really cool videos. Like, I'm not affiliated with him in any way, but definitely check him out. Oh, that's so sweet. I've done that. We did that for my mom one year, too, and she really loved it. I think she still has the same one. She won't part with it, which is pretty cool because the thing's pretty old now. But yeah, definitely check him out if you like roadside oddities and seeing interesting museums. He always goes to, like, he went to a salt and pepper museum one time. I don't remember which state it was. I want to say it was Kentucky. He went to the Cabbage Patch Museum. He always goes to these Ripley's Believe It or Not places, which I find really interesting. I think New York has one of those. I don't know. I've always wanted to go to one of those places. I went to a wax museum once, and it wasn't like a Madame Tussauds wax museum, which I would really love to. New York has one of those. This one was kind of creepy. These things had to be like 50 years old, but not in like a good way. Like, I love antiques, but these were not good antiques. They were like melting and look really, it wasn't good. It was a very weird experience. Oof. That's not good. I'm freezing where I'm at too. We got some crazy wind chills, and they're telling us we're going to have like 5 below or more, which is not fun. I'm a little like annoyed because, like I said, we had close to 3 feet of snow, and my brother works 45 minutes away from home. I work pretty far from home too, but the guy that he worked with also worked equally far. He had to close and then he had to open where they work. So he ended up spending the night there because of how bad the storm was. And the person that was supposed to relieve the shift literally is like walking distance, like less than a mile. I think like half a mile or less from what I was explained by, because my brother works with a friend of mine. Like they could like see the house, and this person ended up calling out, so they called my brother on his day off to go in, which he did because he doesn't mind. But it's like, really, like that really annoyed me. Like, you could walk to work and you called out, so now my brother has to drive. And 45 minutes is in good weather, so I have no idea how long it's going to take him to get there in this, because like it bothers me. Like, I've never done that to somebody. Like, when I used to work close to my house, never would I call out. Never. I mean, unless I was, like, deathly sick, that's a different story. But if I can make it to work, like, I knew that there's other people who lived further than me, and the inclement weather is definitely a challenge. I wouldn't do that to somebody. You know, it just bothers me. But I know not everybody has the same work ethic. So, I mean, it is what it is. But, you know, he called me when he got there, and he was safe. But he said that it was snowing pretty bad still. And I just told him to be careful on his way home, because the wind is really bad. Like, I've driven when we've had some pretty bad wind, where it almost, like, took my car with me. Like, you really had to hang on. I'm sure it's like that wherever you guys live as well, if you have really bad wind. That sounded really horrible. I just realized how that came out. You knew what I meant, though. Like, when you have really bad windstorms and stuff like that. But the drifts are pretty big over here. My dad came with the plow, and he helped get us out, thankfully. And I don't have to work tomorrow, which is really nice. So my brother's supposed to be off tomorrow, so we may go out shopping. I haven't done that in forever. I missed the semi-annual sale at Bath & Body Works this year, and Victoria's Secrets, which I'm really sad about, but Victoria's Secrets has been kind of a disappointment for me over the past couple of years. Like, I loved them in the 2000s. Like, I was all about it. The quality was there and everything, but like the past few times I bought from them, I've been nothing but disappointed. The underwear doesn't hold up the way it used to. Same with the bras. They just fall apart. And now I'm in a place where it's like, I don't know where to buy these items anymore. Like, I still need, like, undergarments, but I need something that can last. Like, I mean, it's not going to last me the rest of my life. I get that. But I need something that can last regular wear. And I'm having trouble finding something decent right now. I got Love Spell for Christmas, which I really, really love. But really, other than that, I have no interest in going into that Victoria's Secrets anymore. I know that their parent company owns both Victoria's Secrets and Bath & Body Works, so I know I'm still, like, I guess, promoting the company by shopping at Bath & Body Works, but I think that the Bath & Body Works products are so much better. I used to love, like, the lippies and stuff you could get from Victoria's Secrets and Bath & Body Works. They don't have them anymore, like those little, like, lip glosses, although lip gloss is kind of, like, not a thing anymore. But I used to like using that, like, in between lipsticks. I've always been a lipstick girl, even during the whole lip gloss craze. I've never been a lip gloss kind of person. Just not my thing. But I did wear it when it was a thing, but I always prefer my lipstick. I put lipstick on and then maybe put a gloss on top of it, but I've always been about the lipstick. But now we're kind of going the opposite direction now and getting back into lipsticks and more mattes and stuff like that. I'm hoping that body glitter makes a comeback. I know we're all about the shimmer right now, but I'd love nothing more than to get a container of goopy gel filled with glitter in it. Oh my god, it would make me so happy. I used to buy these ones in it wasn't like Dollar Tree, it was like a mom and pop dollar store. I miss that one in the one mall that we used to go to all the time. It was like my favorite place to go to, and they would sell these like containers that were like that big, kind of like hair gel containers, and they were body glitter in different colors and scents. And they always had, like, a glow-in-the-dark, like, plastic ring, like something for a 4-year-old, which I'm sure the body glitter was aimed towards 4-year-olds anyway. But I was a teenager buying it. I never wore the rings. I just liked the body glitter. And I put it in my hair, I put it on my face. I literally put the stuff everywhere, and I loved it. When that craze ended, I was very, very sad. I still am. I'm not going to lie to you. I still wear tons of glitter. must have a lot of naturas. I think you mean mountains. I think your phone might have autocorrected. I'm not a sports bra girl. I like both. I like something that supports, like especially when I'm at work. But I want something sexy. I mean, 9 times out of 10, because I'm not a large-chested girl, I want something that's sexy. I want something that's cute. But I also like when I do work out, I do want a bra that has a little more support, but I don't need the sports bras necessarily. Just something with a little bit more support just to keep them so that I can run without having to hold them down, you know what I mean? But that's pretty much it. But I haven't been able to find anything really that, like I said, just a decent quality. Because Victoria's Secret's quality hasn't been good. I've tried giving them another chance. I bought a bra and some panties this year from them, well, in the past couple of months, and it's not a good situation, and I'm really upset about it. So I started looking at TJ Maxx and stuff like that, and I don't find anything I like, because, I mean, TJ Maxx is hit or miss when it comes to clothes with me anyway. My mom always does really well. For me, it's definitely a struggle to find clothing there. At least over where I live, the styles that they offer as far as clothing is very bohemian. And some girls can pull off that bohemian look beautifully. They look like these gorgeous, you know, hippie princesses. And I mean that in a good way. It's just not my thing. I can't pull the look off. I need something more structured than what they're offering. And same with like their bras and pants. I find hosiery there sometimes, and I love that. I find socks there sometimes. But as far as like undergarments and stuff, shoes I sometimes am okay. I normally do really good in like the kitchen section. Purses, I've gotten some really cute purses there over the years, and like activewear or sleepwear I do really good in. But not really good in, like, shoes are hit or miss. I'll do better in shoes than I do in clothing. Well, I mean, I do know that the life expectancy of bras and stuff isn't that long. However, like, my problem with Victoria's Secrets is I feel like if I wash my garments twice, that's it. Like, underwear and bras, if they're washed, and I'm very gentle when I wash my garments. The bras I wash by hand, just because I don't want them to get all discombobulated and stuff, especially knowing that the quality isn't there with Victoria's Secrets. And even my undergarments, I put them in little, I have garment bags to put them in. They go in a light cycle. They should hold up more than 2 washes, in my opinion. I'm sorry. It should be more than that. So, like, I get 2 wears out of them, out of my underwear. I think that's ridiculous. Because then after the 2 washes, they won't stay up anymore. They start to fall down, at least with the underwear. The bras are a little bit better, but not much. It's just very disappointing. I expect that from a place like Rue 21, where you're paying $10 for a bra, you know? Yes, I have seen that movie. It's a cartoon. It's been a very long time since I've seen that movie, but yes, it's really cute. But I don't know. I'm like on the fence because I want something that's nice and a decent quality, because I know that after a few months' time you're going to have to replace them anyway. But to have to replace something like on a bi-weekly basis, it's a little crazy. Oh, thank you so much. I really love making these videos and talking to you guys. It's a lot of fun for me. And I've gotten to learn, you know, more about you guys as well. And I've made some great friends through doing these live videos. Because, like, with the comment section, I can... And I'm sorry, guys. I know that I don't always comment back to you, but I do read all of your comments. And, you know, it's more personal level doing these live videos, which is why I love doing them. Tomorrow, if all goes well, as long as my brother's not working, we're going to take a trip to the mall. There's a mall about an hour from where we live. We're probably going to catch something to eat, get a cup of coffee, and we've been dying. This mall has, what's it called? I'm trying to name, I think it's called a Think Geek store. And They got a bunch of Funko Pops in there and stuff like that. And we're all into the Funkos, so we just want to check them out and see what they have as far as like fun geeky things. And we all have gift cards from Christmas, so we might do our little Christmas shopping. So that's what we want to do tomorrow. So I'm hoping he doesn't have to work. It'll be a lot of fun. I have eczema, and advice, it's taken me a lot to figure it out. Oh, that's really cool. So what helps me with my eczema, what I've learned, unfortunately, I love a lot of tomato and acidic foods. That having too much of that can be an issue. Another thing, one of the videos I want to do is that whole natural health and natural healing thing that I was telling you about. Pink Himalayan salt is a godsend if you have eczema. Look it up. Whether you're ingesting it or putting it in a bath, it definitely helps. Oh, thank you. So the one I just posted was actually a filter. The darkest I've ever worn was purple, but I thought the black looked really, really cute. But pink Himalayan salt has definitely helped out my eczema so much, I can't even tell you. When I discovered that, I was hanging out with my friends, not my family, one summer. We went to Woodstock, New York. I didn't understand that question, I'm sorry. But we went to Woodstock, New York, and that's an awesome place to visit during the summertime, for sure. They have all kinds of really cool shops to go to, and the food there is really, really good. They got all kinds of different... It's definitely an experience you need to check out at least once, and I definitely recommend going there in the summertime. I've been there during the wintertime, and a lot of the places shut down because they don't have the tourism, but it's definitely worth checking out. And while we were there, they have in the middle of Woodstock this, like, I call it a roundabout, but it's not really a roundabout. But in the middle of this square, they have, like, people will perform and stuff like that. The one time I was there, I forgot what they were protesting. They were protesting something, but there's always something going on in the middle of this, like, I call it a roundabout because it's a round circle, but it's not actually a roundabout. I know that's kind of weird, but there was a gentleman there, very much Woodstocky, how you would picture people from Woodstock from, like, the 60s. Older gentleman, though, and we were talking. My father and him start talking, and we did all kind of like, because he's my dad, so, we start talking to him, and he was talking about pink Himalayan salt and how it helped him with his eczema, and he had other health issues that he had suffered from, but that item helped him, and I'm like, wow, that's really interesting, because he didn't know I had eczema or was struggling with it. I'm like, okay, well, let's give this a shot. So there's a little kitchen-y shop down there, and we went. I bought some Himalayan salt. You can find this stuff anywhere. Now I buy it at like TJ Maxx and stuff for really super cheap. And I put it on my food. I have Himalayan salt scrubs for the bath, and it totally, totally has made a huge difference with my eczema for sure. How many shoes do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's 47 in here. It's probably about 80 pairs altogether. I hate to admit. It's probably about 80 pairs. But you definitely try pink Himalayan salt. I also recommend, it's like the Aveeno oatmeal baths, but you can also get, like, Walmart has their store brand. I recommend using that. Tea tree oil has also helped me with my skin blemishes and skin problems. I buy it at, like, CVS or most places like Walgreens do carry a liquid form of tea tree oil. It's a very potent smell, but a drop or two in bath water definitely has helped with skin, and it has little pimples. It's also antifungal. Other things that I use for it. I'm trying to think other remedies. I rarely will use cortisone creams. When I do use them, it's because it's really super bad. But it's very, very rare, especially now since I've discovered the pink Himalayan salts. That's definitely been a big help. African black soap definitely helps. They make bars of it. It's called, I think it's called Shamia, I think is the name of it. Ooh, very nice. I'm having a glass of red wine tonight. Being stuck at home. I had my black tea earlier, so now I'm having a glass of red wine. Because red wine is good for your heart too. But yeah, I strongly recommend to use the pink Himalayan salt. It's definitely helped me out tremendously. I can't tell you. The black soap works as well. As far as anxiety, that's it's not easy. I like using aromatherapy a lot for when I do feel upset. Lavender is a great scent to use to help relax. Meditation helps. For me, when I work out, that helps me. I mean, it may not work for everybody, but when I go to the gym, like if I've had a bad day. Oh, I'm sorry. I know some people are allergic to sulfates in the wine. I'm not, but I do prefer the red to the whites. The whites do make me sick. Like Moscatos make me sick. What were we talking about? Oh my goodness. Talking about anxiety. When I go and I had like my previous job, it was more stressful than what I'm currently dealing with. And what I would do is I would go to the gym, and I would go on the treadmill. I would do my workout. I would lift weights and stuff, and it would put me back in my zen. It definitely put me back where I needed to be. And the other thing is, especially with that family member that I had so many issues with during this past year, going and speaking to my priest definitely helped. Now, I know not everybody's religious, so this part may not work for you, and that's totally fine. But the one thing that the priest told me that definitely helped me out a lot was that, as far as my situation with this person, was that if it comes from guilt, it doesn't come from a good place. So that definitely helped me to realize, like, if I'm feeling guilty or upset over something, or, like, feeling guilty over not doing this or having to do this or whatever, it's not good. It's not healthy. So trying to, like, turn your way of thinking around that has definitely helped. And also, listening to certain musics. I love listening to like oceans, and I really love the sound of rain, like thunderstorms and stuff like that. Like every time it rains, I get upset because I'm normally at work, and I would love nothing more than to just sit home and just listen to the rainfall. I love that sound so much. Or even like instrumentals, love those kinds of things too, and that can definitely put you in a place like that calms you down. Those are my recommendations as far as stress. I actually did, when I was younger, have a lot more issues with it. I've gotten a little better at it, and with anxiety, it stinks. Especially like sometimes when you're anxious, it sometimes helps to try to pinpoint what you're anxious about, because it kind of helps. Like, I used to be anxious. I got into a bad car accident with an ex-boyfriend years and years ago, and what happened was we were driving and he wasn't paying attention. We were on the highway, and instead, because he wasn't paying attention, it makes me angry now, but at the time I was really upset. And we ended up hitting a tractor trailer, like skidding it. Like, we were extremely lucky. That's true. I have heard that. But it was a tractor trailer. He didn't see us, and the idiot driving my car wasn't paying attention. So we skid. It could have cost us our lives. Like, could have been a lot worse. But because of the incident, I, for a very, very long time, would not drive highway. I was extremely scared to drive on a highway because of this incident, and I would get anxious over it. So the one day, a girl I used to work with wanted to go shopping, and to get to the mall, it was easier to take the highway to get there, but I would literally spend extra time doing the back roads to get there. So, I mean, it was like an hour to get there, but the back road's a little bit longer, maybe an extra 10-15 minutes, but I felt comfortable. So, she's like, well, let's take the highway. I was like, no, I don't want to do that. It's not that, come on, let's take the highway. And I'm fighting her. No, I'm not doing that. So, she coaxed me into doing it. She was like, well, why don't you? And I explained my reasoning. She was like, you can't live like this. You can't live like this. We live in a rural area. You're going to need to use the highway at some point in your life. You know, doctor, shopping, whatever it is, you're going to need to get past this. I'm like, all right. She's like, don't worry. I'm there with you. It's going to be fine. So, I'm not going to lie. Getting onto that throughway, because that's when the accident happened, was when he was merging onto the throughway. He was coming off of, we were coming in from an exit and going onto the throughway. So that part was probably the scariest. And that even now still bothers me. But she definitely helped me get past it. I don't like tractor trailers when I'm on the highway. I still like cringe a little bit. And there's always like a story in the news, especially where I live, where a tractor trailer has, like, something has happened regarding a tractor trailer and a car. But it definitely helps to realize where my fear is coming from and then try to overcome it. That's not always the case with anxiety and with stress, but if it is a possibility to try to face that, maybe that's a way of helping. So those are some tips. I hope that that's helpful. I mean, those are tips that I've used. So hopefully they can help you as well. It is so cold in here. I swear to you, I got the heat on in this room and it's still freezing. Ugh. Can't take it anymore. Like I said, but we've got some really bad wind chill. And this room I don't think is very well insulated compared to the rest of the house. And I'm quite far from the wood stove. Ooh, I need to check on the wood stove, actually. Holy cow, we've been on here for quite some time, guys. We've been on for almost 2 hours. Well, I'm going to get going, though, guys. Oh, you're very welcome. I hope it helps. Like I said, especially like with the eczema. I actually haven't done an eczema video in a very, very long time. I used to do that with you guys regularly, and I do know a lot of you had eczema. But that's definitely something, like I said, the pink salt has, like, been a life changer for me. It's truly, truly been a lifesaver. And it's not really expensive. It's fairly reasonable. And if you look up the health benefits, there's actually a lot of minerals and stuff in it that's really good for you as well. Oh, one more thing before I forget. Sometimes they sell them in the malls, but dead sea salts, like as a scrub, also works really, really well. Very nice. Yeah, I feel the same way with Chinese music too. It's very relaxing. I love that. And I mean, like, and this is because I grew up around it, but some German music I feel that way over. Again, I know the German language is very rough speaking language. I don't think you're crazy at all. I feel the same way. Sometimes I can sense things before they happen. But growing up, I know that, like, the German language is a very rough language, and somebody told me that they always sound angry when they speak. But I grew up with that because that's my mom's first generation here. My grandparents were from there. But some of the music that they listened to, and some of the, I actually like some of their pop music now, to be honest with you. It's kind of like soothing to me because it reminds me of my grandparents. So, but again, that's like, I understand it's not everybody's cup of tea because it is a very rough sounding language. So, but it makes me feel good. It makes me think of them. And like going to festivals and stuff like that. And there is not, 20 minutes from where I live, there's like a huge German community. They have like German restaurants, and it looks kind of similar to Germany. It's really fun. Oh, pretty cool. Would I wear them to Oktoberfest? I don't know. This past Oktoberfest, again, like I said, my mom's side of the family has a German import store and it's a pork store. They make their own bratwurst and stuff like that. So when Oktoberfest comes where we live, because we're not far from that German area, they buy a lot of the goods that my family makes. So we're up there we make our appearance and everything like that. This past year, though, with Oktoberfest, it was very, very rainy. That shoe wouldn't work. I ended up wearing a black... I'll show you the shoe I wore. It's probably still dirty, even though I cleaned it. Slightly. Because it's very mud. There's not a lot of... It's mostly dirt and mud. Very nice. There's still some mud on here. But this is the shoe I wore to Oktoberfest. I would wear it with both. Like, you could definitely see here. It was like a really rainy, muddy time. It was fun, though. If you go on my Instagram, you'll see the photos and the performer, some of the performers from Oktoberfest. I cleaned this up as best I could, but it's still kind of gross. And I picked this shoe because, number one, I knew it was going to be muddy. I knew that the places we were going, they don't have, like, paved driveways. They're rocky. So some of those areas, they do have paved. So I would wear a different heel. But I knew where we were going, that it was going to be rocky. And wearing a skinny little heel wouldn't have been the best way of going about it. So I did a wedge instead. I figured I'd be safe. This thing was covered. It took me forever to get it clean. This is a Fione, and I got this from Payless. It's a super cute shoe. I love it because it's got a Tony Burch shoe. I love this for work. But I wore that to Oktoberfest this past year. Looking forward to going again this year. Oh, I love, even though it means at the end of summer, I do love Oktoberfest and all the stuff that comes with it. I just don't like, honestly, I love everything except for snow. That's really my only problem. But anyway, guys, I'm going to get going because I'm making chicken fajitas, steak fajitas tonight as a treat. And I haven't done anything with them yet. So, guys, I'm going to get going. Depending on tomorrow, maybe we'll do another live video. If not, we'll, maybe not during the week, but definitely over the next weekend. So, and I'll be posting videos all along. Oh, thank you, Jamie. That means a lot, and you're very special to me, too. I've gotten to know you very, very well through these chats. You're very welcome, guys. I love you all so, so much. I truly do, and it means the world to me being able to talk to you guys in this manner. And I will see you in the next live chat. So if I don't chat with you guys live tomorrow, we'll do it over the next weekend, okay, guys? I love you all so, so much. Stay safe if you are dealing with snow like I am, or a brutal cold, or whatever you're dealing with. Just be safe. Love you all.